Okay, well, first of all, let's credit UT-Arlington. They came in and they were going to have a physical ball game. They had some good guards that could take care of the basketball, and it was kind of a grind game, and it went at their pace in the first half. So you got to give them credit. I thought Chris had those guys ready to play, and they had nothing to lose, and they played like that. But then I also got to credit our guys. I thought our defense was really good. It wasn't on a great display of offense, for either team. Didn't shoot the ball well. They had something to do with that, and we did too. We had some open shots. We just didn't knock them down. And when you go, we've been shooting the ball so well, especially from the three-point line, and we make two. And I think Isaiah makes the first one. He makes the last one. So, so now you got to find a way to win the game. And lo and behold, it's at the free throw line. We shoot 46 free throws. That's a lot of free throws. But we weren't scoring outside, so I thought we did a good job of really attacking them and got some of their important players in foul trouble. And there's the difference in the game. Our defense I thought, was really, really effective. Even in the first half. It's funny because we were pressing them to speed them up, and they were pressing us to slow us down. But we got a nice rhythm. I think much better rhythm in the second half. The first half, it was just kind of like, they still were, I think, still over my house for Thanksgiving. And but in the second half, I thought we turned up the intensity on defense. Guys coming off the bench gave us great minutes. And again, you continue to get balanced scoring, from certain individuals. Mason goes and does not make a field goal, but he has a big-time impact on the game. Rebound the basketball. I think the times he got to the free throw lines, he made it. So that, to me, it tells you about this team. It's starting to shape and find its identity because now we got other guys that are contributing. Reggie Cheney comes off and almost gets a double-double off the bench. An exciting player. He has some highlight plays out there and some almost highlight plays. But we're still a work in progress, so we're still trying to get better.
How big was it to play that last 9:26 without Gafford and actually increase the lead?
Well, that's the thing. I think the growth in this basketball team, because there are going to be some times where he may get in foul trouble. Who are the guys going to come in and give us some great minutes? I thought Gabe gave us some good minutes. And, of course, Reggie was one of those guys. And then I thought Adrio stepped up as well. So it was good to see that. We had some guys stepped up and more offensively and defensively. I think more defensive than it created some offense for us.
Mike, had you seen anything in practice lately that gave you any indication that you might have a breakthrough at the line like you had tonight?
We work on free throws all the time. So I think guys are just, they're just taking an opportunity to work on them. That's all. It's just a matter of confidence going up and knocking them down. Daniel knocks them down. Adriel knocks them down. It's contagious, just like it's the reverse. They start missing than other guys. So, but tonight they made them. They made them at some key times in the game.
Can you talk about how you're using Reggie for Daniel at times and then playing him also with him at times?
Well, that's, it gives him an opportunity to play with Daniel, and then there are times when he plays with Gabe and either Adriel. I think it shouldn't matter, when we put those guys out there. But Reggie is so versatile because he can guard a guard, he can guard a forward. I think his ball skills will continue to get better. But what I love is his energy. I mean, he's got some toughness. His toughness cost him a technical foul tonight, and he got one for, I think he was posting up, that they thought they were going to call for a flagrant. So, but they just got to learn how to channel that in. But that's being young. I always say, I love aggressiveness. You can always temper it down. It's hard to just to speed it up. So, but he's again, he's important in what we're doing. I think those guys can't play 35 and 30 minutes a game, and so you got to have somebody that come off and. To me, he eventually going to be one of those guys that's going to be a starter, really.
Defensively, after Gafford came out of the game, I think the next 3 or 4 possessions, they went right to the basket. Did you change something defensively to take away those driving lanes?
I thought we changed our defense. We went in the second half. We had we did some matchup zone. Then I think we went back to man, as a matter of fact. And I thought our guys did a good job of rotating over. We took about 5-6 charges. I think that's the most charges we've taken in a game. And so that means now our guys are starting to get it. There are different ways to protect the rim, as you alluded to. With Daniel out there, you got a guy back there that But they were trying to bring him out on the floor and just attacking him. But I thought we did a good job of Gabe took multiple charges. Isaiah took multiple charges. We got guys now that are willing to sacrifice their bodies for the team. That's big. It's a lot of things happen on that charge. A team foul, personal foul, and they had some guys in foul trouble. And then we get the possession of the ball. So again, our defense, I think, continues to get better. Defense was the difference in this game tonight. I mean, when you think about it, the tempo was at their pace, and we were able to still score 78 points. And a lot of that came from the free throw line.
Mike, you guys plus 10 on the board tonight. It's the first game you've won the rebounding battle this year. When you look at a game like this where the lid's on the basket and it's kind of a physical game with a lot of stoppage, how important is it to be that tough on the boards?
Well, it's a mindset, and we've been emphasizing guys got to go. When you don't shoot, to go get it. That's what a lot of other teams do. So we were in that position where we weren't making them. So. And the key is you got to get guys getting their bodies in there. And I saw multiple guys in there fighting to get position for rebound, and we came up with it. Even on the free throw line, we got a couple where they hit it out, or we got an offensive rebound because we were in position. I think just having that physical mindset that you got to go out and you may get elbowed, you may get hit. Rebounding ain't a pretty job, but we got. Some guys that can go in there, and that was a difference in the game. We had 14 offensive rebounds, so hopefully it's something we can take. But we had a size advantage, so let's take advantage of it.
Daniel and Adrio both had a lot of tips and a lot of block shots around the perimeter tonight. How much did you think your length affected their perimeter game?
I thought our guys did a good job of staying home with those guys. They had some guys that can really shoot the ball from deep range. I think the Dennis kid, he's one of those guys that can light it up. We had just had a guy from Montana State light us up for 7 in the first half. And so we didn't want that to take place again. So our guys, they were paying attention to detail, and that is, as those guys make shots, you push them out even further, and they use their length and their athletic ability, and that's only going to help us. Going to help us because we're going to find teams that, when a switch occurs or in a matchup zone, they got to come out. They got to be able to keep those guys in front of them.